What's going on, guys? Richard Mod 98. I want to talk about the PS5 Slim. I've seen a few videos regarding the PS5 Slim, breakdowns. Um, so far, the PS5 Slim, I guess, is cool from what I've watched. Um, of course, the PS5 Slim, you know, it's about $499. Of course, we all know, but the PS5 Slim detachable disk drive, you can actually put them in other consoles. If you have, like, let's say two PS5 Slims, and what if that drive don't work, and you're able to use that drive on that PS5 and put it to the other PS5, and once it's registered, you can use it, and not to mention you can swap that detachable drive and put it on the other PS5 that you already use, which is already registered, and it can still be used. And what I'm learning about the Slim is that when you factory reset your console, the detachable disk drive becomes unregistered, which means you have to re-register that drive again once the console's been factory resetted. And another thing, I want to talk about the PlayStation Portal that we all know that's out now. Um, what we can do with it is we can link it to the console and play it, but even when we go out, like to another place that we want to go, like let's say we go to a store and we have it with us, without the console there, can't play it because it's got to be linked to the console. And to be honest, I think the PlayStation Portal is going to get hacked. And of course, I research that hackers are looking to hacking into the PlayStation Portal, which I kind of predicted that was going to happen. And of course, what I've researched that the PlayStation Portal is an Android operating system that's running on the PlayStation Portal. But the hackers that I research are diving into hacking into the PlayStation Portal. From what I've read, um, I think it's going to be the next homebrew scene of the PlayStation Portal, which I believe is going to happen. That we all know is going to happen. Not most of us would know, but most people would know that the PlayStation Portal will be the next homebrew scene that's going to come to the future. And I want to talk about the scalpers. PlayStation Portal had sold out within, like, I think 3 weeks now, 4 weeks. I'm not sure, but it's been weeks since the PlayStation Portal been out. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by Dragon Ball. Yeah, I'm getting distracted by watching Dragon Ball Universe 2. Okay, what was I? Okay, the PlayStation Portal are being brought by scalpers. Yeah, scalpers. And if we go on here on eBay and look it up, that it's on eBay now. PlayStation Portal is on eBay, and the price of it is about $300 to $400, which is ridiculous because the retail price is $199.99. As I said, like, look at this. The PlayStation Portal, like $330, $299, $399. Like, look, look what I'm seeing. Crazy price are at $300, which the scalpers are reselling it as. Reselling the brand to more than what we're not bargaining for. I'd rather pay $199 versus paying $330 for a PlayStation Portal. And I hate to break it to the scalpers. You're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose money. Even you brought all the PlayStation Portal devices, you're gonna lose money because nobody's gonna be stupid enough to pay $339 or $330, whatever the fuck that is. They're not gonna pay that much because we all know that the PlayStation Portal is $199, which is the retail price that we're bargaining to get. But to pay $330 and $299 for a PlayStation Portal, which we all know we're not going to pay for, it's a waste of money. Yeah, PlayStation Portal is being sold a lot of money, and we all know we can't afford that. Like, seriously, we can't afford that. We cannot afford $330 for a PlayStation Portal. I mean, now, an Xbox Series S, that's different, but a handheld like that for $330 compared to $199, come on now. Seriously, who wants to pay that much? I know I wouldn't. No. What else I want to talk about? I'm thinking. Oh, I want to talk about the Xbox One, the Xbox Series S and X. As we all know, that emulation, like GameCube, PlayStation, other emulation has been banned from Microsoft. Microsoft took it down due to I guess copyrights and things like that. I don't know much about, but I do know that emulation has been shut down. And the only way to play emulators, you have to go on dev mode to play emulators, which I know. And I basically purchased it like 2 years ago. It's been about 2 years since I had that. You can go on dev mode and play emulators and things like that, like RetroArch Xenia, all that stuff. You can play on dev mode. But as I said, emulation and retail mode has been taken down due to the concern of copyright infringement or whatever else. I don't know. But I do know that, as I said, emulation has been taken down. But I'm gonna say this: I think the Xbox Series S and X and One is gonna get hacked. I think it's gonna get hacked when the server, the Microsoft server is down. Let's say 20 years from now, that we move on to a next generation console that's gonna take over the Xbox One and Xbox Series X, and hackers is gonna figure out how to get into the security and make it free, where the security itself will no longer be valid to that console, and it'll just be a free console where people can install emulator, homebrew it, whatever they want to do with it. But in point in time, Xbox Series S and X and One is going to get hacked in 20 years from now. Hell, it might even take 6 years. But as I said, I think it's going to be 20 years from now when Xbox is going to get hacked. I think Xbox Series S and X and Xbox One is going to get hacked in 20 years. And that's when the homebrew is going to come in, when homebrew will come into place for the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X. And of course, homebrew exists on the Xbox Series S and X and One. But what I'm saying is that when the console is hacked, homebrew is going to be more likely to be accomplished to the console. But yeah, Xbox One and Xbox Series X, it's gonna get hacked in 20 years. When the server itself, you know, is shut down, and we all know that this day will come, that when Xbox decide to close its door on Xbox One and Series S and X, um, it's gonna get hacked. Well, luckily so. It might even happen 5, 6 years from now. But what I'm saying is that when Xbox closes its door on the Xbox Series X and X and One, it's gonna be more likely to be hacked. Oh, and those who must be wondering, do I have a PS5? Yes, I do. I have a PS5. Let me bring it up. Bring it up. Here we go. Yes, I have a PS5. This is my PS5, the OG. I don't have the Slim yet, but this is my OG PS5. Does it work? Yes, absolutely works. However, when I try to connect to the PSN network, it gives you this error message that it's been permanently or temporarily banned or suspended. And of course, I brought it as it is. I got it on eBay. It was told to me that it's going to be temporarily or suspended, banned. And of course, when I played the games on it, the games works fine, which is well and good. Does the games update? Yes, it can still update, without PSN. But this console is I don't know if it was stolen or not, but all I know is that I brought this from eBay for $419.99. But I'm thinking about getting another PS5, that's not stolen. But I think this one right here, I'm not saying I stole it. I'm saying that I brought it from eBay. I brought this from eBay. And when the next day came, right? I was at Walmart and I happened to see that PS5. I was like, oh man, I should have got that one instead of paying for this one. I should have gotten that one instead of getting this one. But can't blame myself. But other than that, the games can play, which I have no problem with at all. But the down part is that I can't connect to PSN to go online or to purchase games that I might want to get for the PlayStation 5. Um, Even like DLCs, I might want to get DLCs. I have Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, which unfortunately I can't use that promo code to have access to the DLC downloads on my PS5 because it's not going to connect to PSN because it's temporarily banned or suspended. Do I love the PS5? Absolutely, I love it. I love the PS5. I do. Do I have Ratchet and Clank? I got that game and I got Dark Souls. And what else I got? Oh, and I got Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate on PS5. But yeah, I had this thing for it's been about a year now since I had this. A year. But it's a shame that it won't even connect to PSN. But had this for a year. About a good year. Let me put this back down. Put it back down. Oh, I'll do it back down. And this cord. Okay. Oh. Oh. There you go. Yep. A year. I had it for a year. And y'all know, those who are subscribed to my channel, and I do have a PS4 and a PS3 and a PS2 and a PS1. But yeah, what you just saw, I have a PS5, which is the OG. But I'm thinking about um, getting another one and sell this one. But I don't know who would want that though. Nobody won't want a partially brick console. But it can play games though, luckily, which is a good thing, but who would want that? But as I said, the Xbox One and the Series S and X will be hacked in the future. And as I said, it might take 20 years or give it 8 years or something, but I still believe it's going to get hacked. That's my prediction. And that's when homebrew is going to take place for the Xbox. I mean, homebrew is already in place for the Xbox, but I'm saying when it's hacked, homebrew is going to take place. It's going to take place. And the PlayStation Portal will be more likely to be hacked. And hackers are already digging into it right now as we speak. And I think homebrew is going to come into place with the PlayStation Portal. Or it probably can do more than just streaming games and all that stuff. I'm sure it can do more than just streaming games off from the device. And even Steven, what's his name? What's that YouTuber name that I watch time to time? Let's see, what's his name? Wait, is it? What's his name? Trying to figure out his name. Austin Evans. There, that's. I realized that Austin Evans even said on his short YouTube short saying that the PlayStation Portal will be likely to be hacked, maybe hacked. As I said, I think the PlayStation Portal is gonna get hacked. As I said. And that's when homebrew is going to come into place for the PlayStation Portal. And I'm sure emulators like PlayStation 2, 1, the Switch, and all that stuff is going to probably take place for the PlayStation Portal. It's going to happen. I don't know when they're going to announce that or when it's going to be disclosed or whatever, but all I know is this. The hackers are digging into that right now. If you think I'm lying, I'll prove it. I'll put right now, right here, and right now. See, as at 4 days ago, look, it says hackers are already looking into the PlayStation Portal. And what I'm reading is saying the PlayStation Portal barely hit the market, that enthusiasts are always looking into what makes it tick. Longtime scene veteran Amu Amunon PSP, which is known to be a hacker, who have been on the PlayStation Sony scene for at least as long as myself. Hi. Started sharing screenshot and details on the device. This is the details of the hacking scene. No, there it is. In particular, Amunon and Moon PSP shared a very partial list of Android X libraries being used on the device, as well as some of the Portal USB network interaction. Look right here. More interestingly, but unsurprisingly, it appears the PlayStation Portal is putting some restrictions on pages that can be assessed via the internet browser. It depends on how the hacker renders this. But I'm wondering if a simple DNS redirection would do the trick at this time to try and mess up with the device. We were we were thinking WebKit exploits, of course. As I said, as soon as PlayStation Portal was going to come out, and I hate to say this, I kind of predicted that this was going to happen. When a new game console comes out, I said that thing is going to get hacked. Either hacked or exploited or whatever. But as I said, for the Xbox, it's going to get hacked. Probably 20 years from now. Or 8 years, I don't know. But I'm just saying that it's going to somehow get hacked. But yeah, WebKit exploits. And we all know what that is. Kind of like the same thing with PS5 and PS4. But as I said, PlayStation Portal is going to more likely be hacked, and emulation is going to come into scene, as we all know. Hell, PSP emulation might be a thing for the PlayStation Portal. Who knows? It might come in handy. Yep. That's what I think. That's what I absolutely think. That PlayStation Portal will be hacked. And it's happening right now. And of course, those are not watching this video or the streaming. I don't really care. I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say. PlayStation Portal will be hacked, and that's when Homebrew is gonna come in place for it. Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna shut it down. Shut this down. Anyway, peace out and good luck to you guys. Peace.